2 years ago, Gage Nim set out on this sealed-only journey, where he basically bought 3 Servant of Endymion structure decks, and kind of every week using a budget of $40, he basically bought packs and other sealed product and basically just used those to upgrade his deck and kind of build it up from there. So I decided to try to start my own version of that. Basically, we're going to be doing this every month, not every week like some YouTubers, but we will, because we are doing this every month, our budget will be $60. And the deck we'll be going with Raidraptors. Welcome to virtual sealed only Raidraptors. What's up guys, Forecast9 here. Today we're doing episode 5 of sealed only Raidraptors. So today we're going for a 4 Strix, just like I promised. That is the biggest thing that, in order to kind of pop off with our Y Strix into some more combo. 8 packs of Battle of Legends Light's Revenge. Hopefully we can get the 4 Strix. We also are going to open 8 packs of another set, which is Shadows of Valhalla, but that will come later. Hopefully we can open our 4 Strix set, and then we can move on to Shadows of Valhalla. Okay, Minerva, pretty good card. Big Eye. The Big Eye is part of a combo you can do. Puppet Kaiser. Hey, there we go. 4 Strix. MX Saber and Book, which is banned. But hey, we got the 4 Strix, which is the most important card out of this set that we did need. Awesome that we were able to find it. Then Big Eye. But we did get the 4 Strix, which is super important. We actually got our 3rd copy of Curtain Riser, so if you want to play it, that is a possibility. We also got a number 11 Big Eye, which is an interesting card actually. So there's another way that you can go into the normal Kali-Yuga combo by using Utopia Double. You go Utopia Double into Utopic Kaiser, and then you use Utopic Kaiser to summon Big Eye, and that's the kind of rank 7 that you use with no materials in order to go into Kali-Yuga. It's not a very good combo though. It does require a type of hand, not as instant full combo. So we'll have these, and yeah, let's talk Shadows of Valhalla. That with Apex Avian, also some Invoke stuff, as well as the Valkyries. Let's see. There we go. Shadows of Valhalla. Right, first pack is nothing. Again, we're looking for Apex Avian, normal summon Alistair, Meltdown. So we do have Meltdown, Alistair, and Invocation. We have the Alistair Link. Alistair. We're looking for Apex Avian. Neos. We do have got the Neos Fusion. There's an Makaba. Another Makaba. Okay. Really need Apex. Oh shit, there we go. Okay, so there's the Apex Avian. Got both cards that we wanted from these openings. Awesome. Now we can get into the deck building. Let's get going. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, welcome back. And just like the last episode, not a whole lot has changed in terms of the cards, but this really does open up a whole other bunch of possibilities for deck building stuff. So of course we added the Apex Avian, also added the 3rd Curtain Riser to the main deck, and instead we took out one of the last Strix and the Doom Double Force, the rank up magic that we did have that I don't think we ever pulled off. Then of course we added the 4 Strix to the extra deck. Now it doesn't seem like a whole lot has changed, but this really makes that whole end board combo with the Morg, Cyber Dragon Infinity, and Apex Avian so much easier. Basically any 3 monsters or just a Time Thief Regulator by itself is full combo for us. So hopefully we do get to show that off, because it is a pretty nice combo and it's a pretty decent end board, considering we're only 5 weeks in to the series. So that's pretty much it. Let's get into the games. Alright, this is game 1, and as you can see, we pretty much So we're just going to summon the Goblin Berg, get the Bezel Ship, get the 4 Strix, summon the Singing Ladies from hand since we did hard. Discard the Bezel Ship, of course. But our opponent will Ash it, but it does not matter. We do have everything that we need. Get Bezel Ship back for the Y Strix. Y Strix get Mimicry Lanius. Mimicry Lanius go 4 Strix. 4 Strix will search out just another Raidraptor monster for follow-up. Set the Soul Shave Force into Cyber Dragon Infinity. Link into the Simorgh with the other 4 Strix. And then finally, we'll set a card and pass with Apex Avian on the field. And now we have a pretty good board actually. So it's 2 negates, Simorgh is pretty cool, and a Dynamiscus. So we have some pretty good cards. However, our opponent just slaps a Gamma Seal on top of our Cyber Dragon Infinity, and we'll activate Obedient Schooled. Obedient Schooled is really good, so I don't want that to go off, so I will negate that with Apex Avian. Turns out they have a second one. So we have nothing left to really stop our opponent from just popping off. We can Dynamiscus the Link 2, so they can't go too hard, like get all their full combo off. But he still ends up just popping off. He ends up ending on the Melfies, which I thought was interesting. I expected him to search Revolt or something, but he didn't. He just ended on Joyous Melfies and the Bearbrum, which I just will negate his cards as he tries to bounce his stuff back. Apex Avian, the great thing about Apex Avian is it keeps coming back. So we're going to use Vanishing Lanius, summon the Tribute Lanius, which will send the Mimicry, which we'll use to search out another Vanishing Lanius. Again, it's just follow-up for next turn. We'll take his monster with the 101, and then we'll just start attacking into his cards. We will have 1 negate for next turn. This Apex Avian we can just summon on top here from our hand, using Simorgh's effect. Now, we're against Tri-Brigades, and I know they're really reliant on their monster's effect on field to link summon from the yard. So I know if I can negate that, I should probably be okay. So he does all this setup, discards Nerval for the Fractal. Fractal comes up, he tries to use this effect to banish to link summon. That's what I will hit with Apex Avian, negate and destroy it, and that's it. He has no other follow-up, and we win the game. So yeah, pretty impressed so far. It's a pretty good turn 1 board, as you can see. Even though our opponent opened up completely nuts with the Kaiju, the Ash, but 2 Obedient Schooled, that's just ridiculous. However, we were able to push through. Not sure if they played extremely optimally. I'm surprised they didn't have a Revolt at any point, or like Shureg or something like that. But hey, I'm not going to complain. A win, and against Tri-Brigade. Alright, that's it for game 1. Let's get into the other games. Alright, it's time for game 2. And our opponent is going first, and they are playing whites. You know, the vanilla monster stuff. I don't know really what they do, so I'm just trying to read his cards this match with the Skull Servant and all that stuff. So it's not too imposing of a board. This will reduce our monster's attack points by their level or rank, like times a certain amount. This is only level 1, so it won't be affected too much. So it should be pretty easy. There's not really any interruptions on his board, I don't think. So we'll just pop off with full combo, Curtain Riser, Vanishing Lanius, Kaito Kage, summon the Mimicry Lanius, then we'll go for the 4 Strix. Our opponent will reveal their Infinite Impermanence, which again doesn't matter because at this point we do have our full. So we'll go through those motions, 4 Strix, get a Raidraptor for follow-up, 5 Strix, set the Soul Shave Force, for the Cyber Dragon Infinity. Infinity suck up his monster, and then we'll go for the Simorgh. Now, his White Princess only affects monsters with levels and ranks. Links do not have either of those. They have link ratings or arrows, whatever. So White Princess, because did not exist when Links exist, or Link did not exist when White Princess existed. So we're able to just get in for that free damage with Cyber Dragon Infinity. And luckily, the attack drop is only till the end of the turn. So now our Infinity will go back to normal. And we get the Apex Avian, of course. So I don't really know what he wants to do. He starts off with the Twisters. And the one thing that I know about this whole Skull Servant, King of Skull Servant deck is that it likes to summon big dudes. Our dudes aren't that big. So I do want to keep this bottomless trap hole in case he does want to summon something big. But I am going to negate the Twin Twister. and he doesn't have much follow-up. He Mizukis for the White Princess again. White Princess will try to activate its effect. I will negate that with Cyber Dragon Infinity, and he just summons the Skull Servant because he doesn't have anything at this point. So it's pretty easy to just finish up from here. We're going to suck up the Link Karibo with the Cyber Dragon Infinity and just attack for game with all of our other monsters. Yeah, so pretty easy game 2, but you can just see the impressive power of our turn 1 board. Just those 2 negates are just so strong. Even though it was just Skull Servants, I'm pretty proud with how it has worked so far. So let's get into the third and final game. Alright, welcome to our third and final game. Unfortunately, we hard drew the Apex Avian, so it's kind of just a waste of a card. Although some more can still summon it from our hand, so it's not really the end of the world. We do have the Goblinberg into the Mimicry, into the Kage Tokage, 4 Strix, and at this point you know it's full combo. So with some of the Singolanias that we searched off, get another Raidraptor, go into the second 4 Strix effect, then chain the Y Strix to set the Soul Shave Force activate to get the Cyber Dragon Infinity, link off the other 4 Strix and the Y Strix into the Samorg, summon the Apex Avian from hand, and we're good to go. This is our first turn board. So he ends up turning out to be on like Chaos Lightsworn stuff. Very reminiscent of 2014, which is a very underrated format if I do say so myself. So he, instead of just attacking into stuff, because he can't really do that with Samorg on the field, he just tries to banish. We will negate and destroy his thing. He goes for Raiden. We're going to negate that and destroy that as well, so he doesn't really have any other follow-up. He goes for a trade-in, draws 2 cards. Solar Recharge, draws 2 more cards, and that's it. He has nothing else to do, and we can just kill him on the crackback. Yeah, so that's game 3. A little bit underwhelming, but I think it just shows the power of our first turn board. We're really happy with where we've, gone with the deck so far. And next time, I am very excited, because next time we will be doing Phantom Rage. Finally. There's so much that we need from Phantom Rage. It's crazy. Like, we need Strange Lanius, Raider's Wing. There's a counter trap card that Raidraptors have in there, which I don't play normally, but it might be good for this format. Rank Up Magic, PK, Raiders Knight, Ark Rebellion, Zeus, just so much stuff in there. I'm just super excited to get into it. But yeah, that's it for episode 5. Let me know, how you guys liked it. Comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.